And it's cup time. Set. Waiting for the light. An attendant getting in with one in about stall 3. Signal given. Ready. Racing. They're away in the cup to the roar of this huge crowd, and away quickly Kingston Way. The likely leader has found the early lead. From in second place in Casino Heights and Sheer Kingston prominent. Around the outside of those goes Sea School forward today. Further back in behind those as they sort themselves out, Sheer Kingston, and they were followed back on the inside of those then by Stacey Jones. Shattered Circles ahead of him. They were followed further back in the field behind those then by Flaming Roberto. Aggie's Heart next the outside as they make the turn into the straight, and they were followed further back by Rules Galore. Then back in the field, Oregon Star. Heed the Toll inside, Frenzel Rom. Further back in the field at this point now was getting back Casino Heights towards the inside as those, and rather I should say Super Scheme. And over on the outside of Super Scheme was Bulter, and Skybow was last. The pace has started to steady now as they go to the post, and this leader's getting an easy fist of it, Kingston Way. 3 lengths in front, Sea Squill, not going to get buried back in the ruck today. Dies right up there on them. Third placing on the outside now was Starbinder. Fourth over on the inside, Casino Heights is prominent with Shattered Circle on the outside. Stacey Jones the inside of Sheer Kingston. He's closer today too. Aggie's Heart's 3 deep around horses. Going up on the inside, Rules Galore. In between those horses then as they make the run to the far side, Flaming Roberto. A length further back in the field behind them, Oregon Star. She's travelling well within herself, ahead on a chest. And in a bit of trouble down on the inside, Super Scheme had to steady off the heels of Rules Galore. Heed the Toll goes around it. Frenzel Rom is 3 deep, and further back in the field then Bulter and Skybow now pushing up in the centre. Kingston Way has had it all his own way. A length and a half to the Dream Story. Shattered Circle second. Third over on the inside of Starbinder was Sea Squill. His supporters couldn't be any happier. They were followed further back in the field behind those then by over on the inside Casino Heights, covered 3 deep Aggie Hart, and pushing up in the centre Sheer Kingston. Then a length away behind those then came Stacey Jones. Moving through in the centre, Flaming Roberto. On the outside, Oregon Star just sneaking into the race. Further back behind them, Rules Galore as they go to the 1200 metre turn in the 1999 Smoke Free Adelaide Cup. Around the outside of those there was Stacey Jones on the inside, making some headway. Next was Rules Galore down on the inside. Well, Heed the Toll is out wide, but he doesn't look to be travelling. Neither does Frenzel Rom at the moment. Super Scheme the rail. A length and a half further back, the Bulter not in the race at the moment, and neither is Skybow. Their last, they've completed a circuit back where they started. They go to the 800 metre mark, and Shattered Circle goes after the leader, Kingston Way. Pushing through on the inside, Casino Heights is charging through and going very quickly to be a leader. Kingston Way the outside, Casino Heights are back behind them with Shattered Circle. They've quickened from Starbinder. Sheer Kingston's running on. Sea Squill's gone. He's dropped right out of it, the fancied runner. Going past him, Stacey Jones and Oregon Star. Then Aggie's Heart ahead of those. They bunch, and few of these are just wobbling around the home turn. Kingston Way shows the way. Going through on the inside after him, Casino Heights, but here's Sheer Kingston down the outside. Sheer Kingston's raced up to hit the front. He goes to the 200 metre mark. Casino Heights, Shattered Circles run the race of his life. It's Sheer Kingston the outside clear. Battling back on the inside is Skybow coming quickly. Sheer Kingston, Skybow the local hope. No, it's a Mar victory. Sheer Kingston wins at a half length. Skybow, Kingston Way, Shattered Circle. 3 length Starbinder. They were followed further back out wide on the track, Oregon Star. Back to the inside, Casino Heights, and between them Aggie's Heart. Further back to Stacey Jones, followed back behind those then by Super Scheme, Rules Galore. Back in behind them, Heed the Toll. He was gone a long way out. So was Frenzel Rom. Bulter never fired a shot today, and Sea Squill, well, he was ridden forward and he dropped out well before the home turn. He's finished at the tail, and back there with him pulling